Hey everyone, I'm Kim. Welcome to my channel, The Dolls, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Today I have an unboxing of Twinkle Princess. She is a 2014 Blythe Middie, and I want to share how I do hair spa. I think I've hit upon a process that really works well for me and the dolls in my collection, so I'd like to share this process with you. I also just received some happy mail from Tammy Powley at Peacecraft Dolls and Marna and Darren at Dolls Rescued. I'd like to share that with you as well. So let's get into it. And here we have Twinkle Princess, a 2014 Blythe Middie doll. I actually got this doll from an eBay seller, and she was supposed to be new in box. I do believe that is true, but it is obvious that the shipping box, this box, was already opened and has been retaped, and that's fine. So, Twinkle Princess was released on December 12th, 2014, and originally priced at about 9,800 yen. So let's take a closer look at her. Twinkle Princess has a star theme, obviously. Stars all over the box, which is very pretty. She has stars on her outfit as well. And from the website, it says, "The winter sky is filled with bright stars. My wish is bound to reach them." Twinkle Princess has snow skin type, brown eyeshadow, pink lips and cheeks, and stunning blue eyes. Her silver hair is long and permed with bangs, and she comes with a beautiful pastel dress adorned with stars, a lilac cape, a felt crown, and white lace-up boots and a stand. It's a fairly standard stand for Blythe. It's clear, translucent, glittery stand. And next up, her boots. I love these little boots for Middie Blythes. These are pearlescent plastic. They have the details of the lace up, the boot, and they go on really easily and come off really easily. I like them a lot. Next up is her purple or lilac felt crown with cutout stars and embroidered stars. It's really cute. And looking at the doll, let's pull the plastic off. I actually think her hair is more of an ash blonde than a silvery hair. It is typically sticky and greasy, but we'll get into hair spa later. Just pulling off the plastic. It's interesting to me this doll has clearly not been out of the box, but unlike other Blythes that I have, and maybe they're the ones that came later, her body isn't covered in plastic. She does have an iMac on the back, and it just allows her eyes to go back and forth, side to side. You could center them as well. So she doesn't have sleepy eyes. And this is the thing about Middie Blythes. You have the option of moving the position of their eyes. like I noted before, her body is not covered in plastic, so it wasn't necessary to actually take off the dress, but I can show you that she just has typical 5 points of articulation. Well, I guess 6 if you count the eyes, but her arms move up and down, her legs move, up and down. She's not able to bend at the knee or at the elbow or wrist or foot, ankle. But her head does tilt in all different directions, so that's really nice as well. Let's have a closer look at her outfit. It is absolutely magical. The light purple cape has fluffy white fur on it and little ribbons with white pom-poms on the end. It's really cute and looks like it's befitting of a princess. Her outfit is truly enchanting. She's dressed in an adorable one-piece dress featuring a white bodice and delicate mesh sleeves with white fur cuffs. The blue layered skirt is beautifully adorned with white stars, and each layer is trimmed with tiny white pom-poms, adding a charming touch. The craftsmanship is exquisite, and the dress fastens easily with Velcro.
2 months later.
Well, this year has been quite busy for me at work, so 2 months later, I'm going to show you how I do a hair spa with this little Middie Blythe. Of course, you remember her outfit because I just showed it to you, but I just wanted to recap. I've got her ready to have her hair spa. I mean, for a doll that's, 10 years old, her hair is not bad. It is a bit tacky, a little greasy. It definitely, I did brush it out, but it could use a wash. So that is what we are going to do. Here I'm just showing you her eyes and how beautiful they are. I do want to cover up the back of her head where the eye mechanism is, just in case water can seep in there. I don't want that to happen, so I'm using a little washi tape. This tape is not real sticky, so I'm not worried about it leaving some kind of residue, but it will give a little barrier to any water coming in. Tammy Powley just did a video shampooing her doll's hair, and she ended up using Dawn. I had been doing a lot of research for months about how to best shampoo doll hair, and I found that Dawn works really well too, so it was great to see that Tammy was using it. I do want to use a little bit of conditioner as well. I don't have anything that doesn't have like the human hair proteins in it that our shampoos and conditioners have, so I'm just going to use a tiny bit. And speaking of Tammy Powley, I'd like to share some happy mail that she and Marna and Darren from Dolls Rescued sent to me recently. This is so cute. Tammy made these dresses in her virtual Blythe retreat in June. I love them. I love her style. She's such a great seamstress. This is so cute. She sent a little note saying that this dress is for Rune. It's a jellyfish print with a little turtle charm attached to it. And then these shoes are shoes that Marna and Darren print with their 3D printer. So they're so cute, and they fit Rune, who is very hard to fit, I will say. But doesn't she look great in this dress? Tammy sells these dresses, I believe, on Etsy. This is a little jellyfish print, and it fits her perfectly. I wonder if it would fit Blythe. So I try it on her, and actually it's a little bit big on the Middie Blythe, which I should have known. She's quite smaller than Rune, but she might fit the Neo Blythe. This dress might fit the Neo Blythe, so we'll check that out. But a huge thank you and shout out to Tammy Powley and Marna at Dolls Rescued. This doll community is so sweet and so welcoming. Really, really appreciate it. Okay, let's get to the hair spa. So the first Blythe I got was a Neo Blythe. It was Float Away Dream. She has terrible hair, and I gave her a hair spa immediately, and it did not work out. She lost a lot of hair during that. I tried a boil wash, and I will say, I will probably never do a boil wash again. I do not think that that works well on some hair. I don't know the difference between all the saran, vinyl, whatever, all the different kinds of hairs. I just know that I think the boil washing may have damaged that doll's hair. So at this point, I've watched dozens of videos about doing hair spas for dolls. I've found lots of resources, and there was one obscure resource, and I swear I can't remember where I found it, where the person had done doll restoration for years and years and said you can't use human shampoo and conditioner on dolls like this because it's not human hair, and those human products have proteins and stuff that bond to our hair, so that can make it difficult to actually manage wig hair like this, synthetic hair. So they had suggested using Dawn, and that's what I do. Now here, I'm going to let it sit on her for about 30 minutes. And by the way, did you see, I just turned on the water, and I let it heat up gradually. If it doesn't get boiling hot. I put in a lot of shampoo, the Dawn, get it nice and through the hair. I let it rest for about 20 minutes and then rinse it out again with just regular temperature water. Okay, it's not super hot or anything. Because I haven't yet found any kind of conditioner that I can use. I don't want to use silicone. So I'm just using a little tiny bit of my conditioner, and it actually works great for silver or / ash blonde hair. But again, this is not human hair on Blythe, so who knows? I just need to be able to detangle it a little bit. So I'm just putting that through her hair, and then I'm gonna brush it through with a wig brush, a specific wig brush. I think this helps to keep it from, or it helps to detangle it a lot better. Once I brush that through, I let it sit for about 5 minutes, and then I rinse it again with just water heating up as it will from having it on like a medium hot, and I just rinse it thoroughly and get all the product out that I can and squeeze out the water, squeeze it out with my hands, and then squeeze it out gently with a towel. And then it may not look like I'm gentle here, but I'm having a very light hand of combing through the hair. I did forget for a second to rinse off the brush with some of that conditioner left on it, so rinse that off and then just lightly brushing it through. And here she is, just in her stand, letting her hair dry naturally. It's looking good. Every now and then I'll come over and brush it out or kind of fluff it up a little bit and try to get those curly waves at the bottom back into it. They typically will snap back. And here she is about an hour later, not quite dry, but I went ahead and put on her clothes, and it's looking really nice already. I live in a hot and dry location, so it doesn't take long for wet things to dry out. So she's looking pretty good. As I unbox Twinkle Princess, I'm reminded of the classic poem Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. This enchanting rhyme has always felt like a spell in its own right, calling upon the stars to light our way and fulfill our wishes. In the world of simple wishcraft, stars are often seen as powerful symbols of guidance and hope, just like in the poem where the star's twinkling light helps travelers find their way in the dark. We can harness the twinkling light of the stars to guide our intentions and dreams. Imagine Twinkle Princess as a magical being, her sparkling blue eyes and silver hair reflecting the starlight. Her dress adorned with stars and delicate details makes her look like she's just stepped out of a fairy tale. By making a wish upon her, much like wishing upon a star, we invite a little more magic into our lives. The poem Twinkle Twinkle Little Star is a beautiful reminder that the stars above are always watching over us, ready to help us turn our dreams into reality with a touch of magic and whimsy. Thank you so much for stopping by. See you next time. Bye.